Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Andrew Tolentino.
I'm Dan Hitt.
Dan Hitt, and we have another episode featuring a special guest today, and that's Scott Jordan of Leaf. We're going to be busting open a box of 2011 Ultimate Leaf Draft football here. It'll be a brief break, but why don't you give us a rundown of concept and what we should expect to find here?
Well, this was a fun project to work on. We didn't want to, the draft football market there's enough competitors out there. We didn't want to come into the draft football market unless we could bring something different to it. So we looked at it as an opportunity and as a challenge to show that technology-driven products could not only work in the draft market, but succeed in the draft market. Nobody's really tried that before. You look at the draft participants in the past, and again, we mentioned this crowded marketplace. But we feel like we bring something different to the product and to the party. So we hope you'll enjoy what you see coming out of these. These just started shipping yesterday. So
Now tell us about, we get 4 cards in a box.
Get 4
How
cards
much
in a
is a box? Where can they find it?
Boxes are going to roughly run around $100 to $125 online.
Every card's autographed.
Every card's autographed.
Every single card.
And every card is a hit. Okay. Truly, there are no cards in these boxes numbered higher than 49. None. There's 4 different styles of card. There is a exquisite style base autograph card. There is a metal, thick, heavy card, 180-point metal card, which Topps has never made in their Chrome product, 180-point card. And then there's a football die cut and a helmet die cut. And both of those cards are the thickest die cut cards ever released into the marketplace. And they were a monster challenge for us, for our print vendor, for everybody involved.
I bet. They're some thick cards, 180 point. I'm going to see if this thing glows. See Pulp Fiction moment. There we go.
Family had some special lighting.
Didn't show
And
off.
I do know from your first product that all the top draft picks are in here.
Yes.
I mean,
we got
all the big guys.
Every big name offensive player is in the product, as well as some defensive players. What's unique to our product is we didn't want to spend...
Look at the thickness, sorry, Scott. Look at the thickness of every one of those cards. That's 4 cards. It's enough to stack
show that
about
off too, definitely.
50.
Anybody that knows our president, Brian Gray, knows he's a man of girth. So it's befitting of him to produce a card that is...
as thick as he is, right?
But what I was saying is other companies, in order to produce a card that meets a certain price point in the marketplace, they'll add a lot of filler and guys who aren't necessarily marketable, which are, unfortunately, they're great players, but offensive linemen, defensive linemen, some linebackers, defensive backs, mostly are not very marketable. We wanted to concentrate on the guys that are marketable. Offensive players, skill position players, we have 54...
Right.
50 out of the 70 players, we've got 54 offensive skill players in this product.
Sounds a similar formula, name-wise or position-wise, as Leaf Metal.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was pretty much mirrored checklists in each product. There was maybe a guy who didn't get his metal cards in time, so they weren't included in the metal product. One guy who was in Patrick Peterson, who was in this product but not metal, and it may be his only autograph card in the marketplace.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
Andrew, why don't you run through your entire pack through real quick?
Alrighty. Well, I'll go ahead and I just showed off Kyle Rudolph in the box there, but I'll show him off again because he's certainly worth showing off. Show off this unique cut card here. It's Kindle Hunter there, sort of embedded on the football. It's shaped like a football.
Okay.
So this is pretty cool. Is this? Tell me a little bit about like a challenge with producing a product like this. Was that?
I don't know where to start. As a person who's in charge of production and making sure it goes smoothly, this was an extreme challenge.
I bet.
The dies that were used to cut these cards were special dies, the ones that were ultra special. The ones that were special dies broke during the cutting process. And they broke again, and they broke again.
This is, I'm sure, one right about there, I imagine, was sort of a tricky spot.
We had to redesign that to curve that area just slightly.
They're all pretty clean. I don't know how well the camera can see this, but it's a super clean cut there.
We'll put them up against any die cut cards out there.
Oh, yeah.
Really,
it's amazingly clean. I mean, we've never seen anything like that. We've seen similar die cut things, helmet shapes and football shapes, but nothing like this.
You tend to see a lot of fray happening and whatnot, but theirs looks like a lot of good production quality and probably post-production quality, sort of cleaning up whatever fray was left on there. Just to note. These are on card there. Hunter signing in silver there.
Everything in this product is on card signature. There are no labels.
Gotcha. Good feature.
Which I think is relatively unusual for the draft football market.
We have a pretty hot guy here.
Wow.
It's Mr. Cam Newton.
Ah, what up there?
It's
Cam Newton?
It's Cam Newton here. Out of 49. Go ahead.
For those of you who are still getting used to our metal branding, for people who collect cards, our metal brand is equivalent to what Topps produces using their chrome technology. It's the exact same technology. The one thing that we did different when we decided to produce and utilize that technology, we decided to design the card for the technology instead of taking an existing card that we printed on paper and tweaking it to make it a technology card. We decided to design only for metal. So you'll see a lot of heavy etching on the card.
Yeah, that's
you'll
certainly
see a lot of background area where the foil shows through, and you'll see unique design elements.
Upside down, it's good.
No, it's all good. I was looking at the reflecting of the etching.
You'll see that our cards are designed, and it started with Ali, which has not been released, but we actually printed the cards Ali first before any other metal cards we produced. Followed it up with draft football, and now in our ultimate draft, there was one of the parallel versions that is metal style. So and again, this is something that Topps has never done, is produce a card that was that thick, utilizing the chrome or what we call metal technology.
Yeah, and you like you're saying, you do get sort of more dramatic effects when you do the etching on a thicker card like that. The embossing is a lot deeper and it looks good. Dan, why don't you show
Let's
off
run
your
through my pack. Here's the DeMarco Murray base card, serial number 49. Now, we'll tell you that the base set looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's an exquisite style card, exquisite feeling card at a fraction of the price.
It looks great. It looks great. The on-card autograph looks fantastic. I got a Dion Lewis numbered of 20, one of the prismatic cards. This is one of the parallels with the metal foil printing technologies like you had described. A football die cut. You got a football shaped die cut? Yeah, you did, Andrew. These are unbelievable, really. You really have to see these to really appreciate the quality of and how sharp it is. Sean Vereen.
Yeah, every box has one of each style card.
Okay.
So every box will have a helmet die cut, a football die cut.
Again, they're all on-card autographs. A lot of silver foil, at least on it looks like on my football shape and helmet die cut. And a guy I'm real excited about.
Yeah, I see
for the years, Andy Dalton. Yeah.
There we go.
Check that out. That is about as sharp as you get for die cut, just like Scott said. I totally agree. Really cool looking.
It almost looks like it's printed on plastic. It's so smooth.
Yeah.
And there's only 375 cases of this product, so it's extremely limited. One of the more limited draft products that you'll see in the marketplace. There's only 60% roughly of this that we made of metal draft football. Find these cards at any mass retail store. You have to go to your local card store or your favorite online retailer, and hopefully they'll give you a good deal.
Sounds good, Scott. Right. We appreciate you coming by, and this is 2011 Ultimate Leaf Draft.
And when's the live date? Real quick.
I believe the street release is either Tuesday or Wednesday next week. We started shipping yesterday. So the distributors should have it in their hands, and then they'll release it to their retailers sometime by the middle of next week.
Gotcha.
So about the 9th.
Yeah.
Around the 9th. All right.
Sounds good. We appreciate it.
Super.
Thanks,
See you next
Scott.
time.
Adios.